Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to another video. Hopefully you have enjoyed the plenty of videos out there and you are willing to the end. And if you do like it, like even at least part of it, please leave me a like or comment down below what you liked about it. We're going to be drawing hands today. That was a 15-minute daily drawing video. I have some references here. This one's I took myself, so we're going to go through it like if we were drawing and drawing it differently. Uh, in this one, I actually have two references for the same pose of the fingers. Obviously, using my hands, so please do not be nice and not judge my fingernails or anything like that. I just take it as like a way for you guys to learn draw hands. And let's start the timer. We got like 4 pictures that we could draw. And then if you guys do like this sort of thing, just let me know, and then we can make that happen again. Let's start the timer. 15. 15-minute daily drawings. Let's get started. Timer's on the clock. Let me bring up the volume for you guys. You guys probably didn't hear the little click. Every minute I'll hear a click actually. So it's probably not that not very smart to have it so loud. Every minute I'll hear a click. So let's see, if we break it down to shapes, it'll be that. And this time I did not come fully prepared. I don't not have my drawing glove on. I have it in my pocket though. I think I do. Here it is. My drawing glove. Or smear glove. I don't want it to spam. I think it's smear. So just taking this and breaking it down to a shape that I can recognize. And then here it gets cut off like that because the finger down gets cut off again. Down a little. It's 1 minute down. What else? Cut off. Voila. And then this is kind of like if it folds this way. So up and down. Goes all the way up to here. You can see it kind of going upwards. Really, so something like that. Goes down a little. Up. Strap right here. Around this area, you see the thumb. If you wanted to break it down into more simpler shapes, you can. Just breaking it down by visual. This will be the area where it normally gets cut off and split off into two underneath, but it's 2 minutes. I need to probably hurry it up. I'm like using up so much time just to do one hand. One is gonna have the finger kind of up here. That's how that hand kind of feels, at least to me. Feels like it does that sort of shape. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to let me know. I guess spread up back, because usually when things wrinkle up, they tend to like get wider, folds and everything. You can see it in this example right here where it gets wider here. Or just like squish anything together and then like, or I almost look like I was pumping pimples. Squish any sort of skin together. And the light, squish any sort of there. Squish any type of skin together, and then it will do that. Okay. I've gone through half the time already. Let me go to the next drawing. Right here, this hand is very simple. This one's a very common one that people tend to draw. Finger up here. I'm trying to do it very rough, so you guys can kind of see our process of going about it. shapes like this. Finger goes all the way up to there. Here. I'm like improvising this as I go, also because I'm trying to like break it down while I draw. Not very smart way to approach it. Well, very smart way to approach it. You gotta break down your drawings. So the fact that it gets wider here, definitely gets wider. That, and it goes down like that. Finger right here. Kind of like if it's doing like folds upwards, and this one. Maybe I need to do some. I did it too big. Hand there, arm, this that is connected to this portion right here. It goes down. Not too much. There. Okay, next shape. Let's do it even rougher because right now we've only spent a couple minutes. That one. Let's do this one. This one's gonna be like if you're holding a plate. Like let's say I draw a plate really quickly, something like that. That's the plate. So for the hand, do this very basic shape. Most people tend to do this sort of shape. It's that. Goes in, goes out, comes around, fingers. You see, you can see most of it right there. And then do more than one finger, obviously. Perspective. You can see more than one. Okay. What else? Right in this portion, it gets really big. Kind of like if you were drawing like a handball. But here, folds. See a triangle. Area right there. And then wrist, wrist, the wrist bone right there. Upside down. This it's always good to have references of your own because what you could do is like let's say that you were trying to do a waitress drawing and you just needed a hand, and you could do this sort of thing and then have a waitress drawing. This one's gonna be very simplistic. I'm just gonna draw the hand direction. I'm trying to block it out really quickly. Most people tend to do their blocking out around this portion, right? Most people think, oh, let's do a solid block or something, and so forth. This goes up, down. But because of the fact that it goes up, means everything else goes up with it too. And then right here, most of this will be cut up somewhere here. What else? Cut off like that. That. One. this finger right here. And that's another minute. Fine. Obviously, there's wrinkles. Anytime that something like collides with itself, it tends to wrinkle up in the skin. This one will be this. And this pulse right here is really beneficial from aspects. Because, like, let's say that you were trying to draw a coin right here, right? This person was holding the coin. Or a little chip or something like that, right? You can use this same position to indicate that same thing. There's a shade. Fingernail doesn't get seen, so fine. Finger up here, fixing up some of the drawing. Now, this is how I do. How I like will go about doing basic hands like this. If I had references, if I didn't have references, it'll be a little bit more difficult. And actually, add another layer, hide this one, and quickly do some of them, just from seeing the pose and then kind of adjusting to it. So let's say I start off with this one really quickly and do the pose. I occasionally look at it because you want to make sure that get the overall understanding of how that you want it to look. Do shift, line there, line there. So let's delete that and fingers. Not saying that there's any way of drawing this that is perfect or anything like that. Probably be better if it sort of more visible. So like you're drawing a glove with this sort of thing. Yeah, going through it. Okay. Next drawing. Tap, tap, tap. This one's. Mm -hmm, mm -hmm, mm -hmm. Like that. I'm trying to quickly draw it out. It's like if it's like if you're doing gesture drawings for just the hand. Trying to get the basic idea of what the hand is doing without to distract from everything else. Okay. Okay, next drawing. Click here, tab to set, tab again. This one's the plate holder. Like I said, do that shape for it really quickly. Finger right there, and here it readable as a finger. Want to get more detail with it. Try and go like that. Next drawing tab. Go to the side. We are in the last minute. And you see, I already done this 4 drawings in different ways, really quickly. Anything less detailed on the second time around, but I guess the same point across. You get the idea of what the gestures indicating, or the pose of the fingers. Once we're like that. And the coin. So this is really rough sketching, obviously. And just like that, which most people tend to do the rough sketching kind of like fast, and I showed you different approaches in each of them. For this one, I don't always do my hands like this. Like this one's up here is more cartoonish. Let me change the color, red or something. This one right here is more cartoonish. That will help. More cartoonish, kind of like a Mickey Mouse glove, where it's like circle, and then the go there, for the thing, and then 1, 2, 3. You see, that's for the stubbiness. But that's how that one looks, in my personal opinion. This one right here is more sharp, kind of like because each shape is a triangle. That's the whole entire purpose that you're trying to get. And then right here, it gets divided. Finger there, there. You see, it's something you could easily break down into shapes, or into basic stuff. Obviously, if you had the thumb, it would be kind of like the back perspective. Anyways, that's that. Next one will be this hand right here, right? That one, most people tend to draw like a like a square. Like this, and then you break it down by doing that line right there, that line right there, that line right there, and then just deciding whether you're looking at it from the top or from the bottom. Like if you're looking at it from the bottom, you're gonna be seeing this sort of shape. If you're seeing it from the top, you're seeing this sort of shape. Like let's pretend that we're seeing it from the top, right? This portion right here will have the finger kind of like, and then this finger's be going like that, and go. And this, get closed off a little bit more. That will go a little bit higher also. And it will go like that. Get it through the knuckles. And so on and so forth. Compared to this one where it's just facing upwards. Then there's the last drawing. I'm almost done. And there's the last drawing. You can always break it down into like simple shapes. Like, see, like if you just trace over it with like simple shapes, and then like move this over to the side, right? You can kind of see the the basis of this whole entire drawing. It's like that, and then see fingers like this, that, that, and then this one is upwards. Then this goes in, goes that. This one goes in, and then this one's has fade to the side, and kind of like with the form that I was telling you here, where you do like that little triangle, you're also gonna be doing that triangle here, and then just closing it off right there. Boom, boom, and you got all 5 fingers and the thumb.
The best is if you favor, the kids from all the kids. Not all the answer.
Okay. Give me a sec. As you can see, my younger brother is in the background with his shirt off.
Don't worry, I'm also an artist. I animate as well.
He says that, but
and I code.
You may see his content out there eventually, just not now.
I stopped coding, so
Josh,
yeah.
It's not about you.
Yes.
Go.
Peace.
Thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you did like it. If you did like it, you see, just like, subscribe for more content like this. Follow me on Instagram. I also have my link down below for that. And references like this could be taken by you on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for joining me. Good one. Guess it didn't want to stop recording.